When guys text you, did you take the plan B? No. I forgot.
I'm going to take your husband and fuck him 6 weeks from Sunday. Maybe when I'm done with him, you can have him back. If he wants to come back.
Dara.
This doesn't concern you. This is between me and your wife.
Benga, are you going to let her speak to me like this?
Oh, he can't help you. Now I take it that we will not again.
Lordy, 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 Lord. All right, enough of that. Welcome to another session here to Chaos Reign channel. As you know, I go by the name Chaos Reign, and today's stream, it's sad for me to really come to conclusions about this, and I could have got it wrong personally, but most likely how I see certain events turn out, I think in my assumption to all this is a highly possibility that this could be the possibility this might be happening to Mr. West. But before I begin, I would like to say, for those that are new to the channel, welcome to the Chaos Reign channel. And for those that will be future subscribers, welcome, or welcome in the future. But anyway, to follow me on Twitter is at Chaos Reign 7. And what else? Oh, add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Reign on Facebook. And join the Discord service of the Chaos Reign channel. And I'm just going through something. Let's check in my notifications. So let me before I begin. Oh, and one other thing, I forgot to put in the chat room. Make sure as y'all come in, hit the like button. Oh, and what's good, positive vibes? How you doing, sis? Hope everything is well with you. You know, I'm doing pretty well. I'm gonna make you a mod soon, so you know, be patient. I think you're a more consistent one on the channel sometimes, so I will probably might throw a wrench in here too, depending on consistency. Let me see what else. I got everything else. Oh, let me do this. I'm just checking some things right now, guys. Gotta make sure everything is working properly, and look like everything is working good. Okay. Okay, so let me switch account. Going back to my account. Okay. All right, looks like everything is set. And make sure y'all share this one. This one should be interesting. Okay. So Kayne West is broke. Now, why would I would say such a thing that this man is broke, or is not broke, or down line in the near future he might be broke? A lot of turn events has happened to Mr. West in the past year. Now going on 2 years. I think most of this really started happening during the 2020 lockdown. Mostly, I could be wrong, but since the 2020 lockdown has come to pass now, a lot of things has happened to your boy Kanye West. A lot of things from his, his honest opinion about certain people of Jewish faith, religion, or people, his critique of them in regards to what he can't get out of the deal. But nonetheless, you take their money, and you want some out of the deal, which they are giving you out of the deal, work with them. You can't have your own, because let's be honest, to have your own, you gotta build your own from the start. But we're not going to that. And then he's trying to emerge and set himself as a legend and be one of the many Negroes to be well known, well famous, and to be saying that he has done it all on the backings of himself. And that is not the case. Not everybody is self-made, as y'all know. Someone has helped someone, even to the point someone's giving him the money needed to make him what he is today. So this is a discussion we're going to have today. Let me pull up. One of the first things we're going to start off is this settlement in regards to his divorce with Kim Kardashian. So latest news on Kanye West. And as you know, they reached a settlement. And we're going to look at CNN. And we're going to probably look at the Vanguard, see if there's any other news. Make sure y'all guys hit the like button. I'm looking back at Forbes, see what's going on here. Oh, I forgot for my donation. Yes, I forgot. How foolish. Before I begin, for those that want to donate, hold on. Let me make sure there's no pop-ups. Support the channel. All right. Here's the first article that we're going to look at right here. And make sure there's no pop-ups, because there's too many pop-ups with this one. Let me get rid of all these stupid commercials. And we're going to read out loud and look for ourselves. And this is one of many articles. Okay. And actually, there's some numbers. So the first article, as y'all will see now. And this is CNN. CNN News. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West reach divorce settlement. And this was published early today in the morning. CNN, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have come to a divorce agreement, and a source with knowledge of the negotiations tells CNN. Pre the agreement, a draft of which was obtained by CNN's Kardashian will receive $200 per month and a child support from West, who last year legally changed his name to Yeezy. Let me get my Yeezys, my Negro. Yeezy, Yeezy, Yeezy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me see. I'm probably going to mute this because that's getting annoying now. This server. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. And, we're going to do a calculate and see how much that is a year. And share joint custody of their 4 children. CNN has reached out to representative for Kardashian and West for comment. Kardashian filed for divorce from West in February 2021. This was almost going on 2 years now. We're almost to the end of 2022, or allegedly end of 2022. And now it's a year and 10 months. Yes. Citing inconceivable differences or irreconcilable differences. Now, I'm not sure what y'all know about this stupid thing called irreconcilable differences. It sounds like a bunch of bull crap to me. That means, to me as a man, and ladies, you're not gonna like this. Every time I hear something about irreconcilable differences, first thing that comes to my head is you want to go around, and if you're not already, you're already clapping them cheeks and getting your throat banged out by other groups of men. But that's just me. The couple was married in a lavish wedding in Italy in 2014. So their marriage didn't even last 10 years. Boy, ain't this ironic? And I mean, think about this. Think good on this. Have y'all noticed the average marriage for Americans is not even 10 years now? It's roughly on the mark 8 years. Well, actually, 7 years, and depending when it was finalized, maybe that same year. So I would say 7 years, but nonetheless, it's right there on the mark. In March 2022, Kardashian was declared legal single after being granted a request to change her marital status. In an interview with Vogue earlier this year, the scheme's founder explains what led to her high-profile split, saying that for so long, I did what made other people happy, and that she decided, I'm going to make myself happy. Now, be careful, fellas. Anytime a woman said she wants to be happy, like I said, to explore different groups of men, to get wonderful or so-called lavish sex. Also, remember, she makes more than most of the average normal man. Even if she could find a man that's in the same industry that making millions, she's making double that because her husband, which is easy, is what was once, and I mean was once, a billionaire. Yes. But he's no longer a billionaire. He is somewhat of a multi-millionaire again. And one time there was something floating around saying he wants the people of the community, particularly most black folks, and setting GoFundMe to say, please donate and make me a billionaire again. And I said, for what, nigga? Nigga what? Nigga what? Nigga what? Make you a what? A billionaire again? Yeah, you on some drugs. That pipe you smoking is not even strong enough to even put an extra couple $100 million back in your bank account, much less giving you back that billionaire status. Which the same people that he talks so bad about, the same Europeans, white people, or they call themselves Jews, which he implies and makes statements and all this type of stuff that denounce him as a once billionaire man. All the investments, and trust me, the investments still making money off his name. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They still making money off your butt, but you cannot reap the reward because of your actions. Imagine that. Imagine that. Make sure you guys like the stream and share the stream. I know it is the After Dark edition, but we're going to be chalking up. Hold on. So, where am I? Oh, yes. So knowing this and figuring this out, that why in God forsaken that you saying you want to make yourself happy. That's the same for what Tia Mari from the sister twins. How it says she divorced her husband because she wants to be happy, or some other, stupid excuse. No, let's just keep going. She went on to say that even if that creates change and cause my divorce, I think it is important to be honest with yourself about what really makes you happy. I chose myself, and she told the publication, I think it's okay to choose you. In September, West, who is later part of the year, has lost multiple business partnerships following a string of anti-Semitic comments, publicizing apologies to Kardashians in an interview with Good Morning America for any stress he caused her. This is a mother of my children, and I apologize for any stress that I have caused, even in my frustration, because God calls me to be stronger, West said. Okay, that's nice. That's lovely. Stop sharing. Let me go back, see if there's any articles up in here. And then, I'm probably going to do the calculator to see how much money this man's really losing. And there's the Vanguard. Let's look at the Vanguard. Let me examine the Vanguard first. Oh, thank you. All right, let me see. It looks like the Vanguard says the same thing. I'm scanning the article now. And it looks like their divorce is finalized in March and 20. So her grant for divorce was promised to change her name was granted March of 2022, months ago. Okay. All right, that's the Vanguard, people. Let's go down. E-Online. Let's check this. Let me see. And there's more in divorce settlements. All these articles, it amazes me sometimes. It does amaze me. And I'm just scanning through this thing. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it's playing that. All right. Okay. Yeah, we could look at one more article. It's probably saying the same thing, but let's see. They're talking about more and more. So let's look at this article. All right. So I'm gonna share this one. I'm probably gonna read some comments if there's any. Kim Kardashian. Let's share this. All right, next one. Same thing, a little bit more details. This is E-News. How Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are dividing up their 21 properties in divorce settlements. More than a year after filing for divorce, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have reached a settlement, found out how to form couples are splitting up their 21 real estate properties. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are skimming over the details when it comes to their divorce. And I need that paperwork ASAP. What's good, DOD? I'm going to soon drop a link for those who want to give their statements. More than a year after the Skims founder filed for divorce, the former couple have come to a settlement. According to the court documents obtained by E! News, November 29th, in addition to agreement to both joint legal and physical custody of their 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalms. And they give them some fucking Bible names. One is North. We go North up there. We go Saint. So we know the Saint are Chicago because, obviously that's a boy's name. So, he has one boy, maybe actually 2 boys, maybe 3 boys, 1 girl, maybe. North is the oldest, as you know. She was born in 2013. Saint, I forgot I think he was born in 2015, I believe. Yeah. This one's born 2018, and the last one's born 2009 or 2019. Maybe I'm right or wrong. Let's do my math. All right. And Kim and Kanye have divided their assets, etc. Per their settlement agreement, Kim will be awarded multiple properties located in Hidden Hills, California, including the home she currently raised in with the pair children. Additionally, the Kardashian stars will retain their house located in Riverside, California, Malibu, California, and in Idaho. As for the Grammy winner, in addition to retaining more than 300 acres of Calabasas, Kanye will also be awarded their other homes in California located in Calabasas, Malibu, Hidden Hills, and Thousand Oaks. Aside from California properties, Yeezy will also retain 2 ranches and a home located in Wyoming, a property located in Belgium, and his childhood home in Chicago, Illinois. Wow, he still owns his house in Chicago after all this time. Ain't that something? According to the court documents, Kim and Kanye have also ironed out the details of custodies regarding their children. And through the wire, rapper agreed to pay the Skims, or the Kims, whatever you call it, founders, $200K a month in child support, and responsibility for half of their kids' medical, security, and educational expense, including tuition. Additionally, Kim, 42, Kanye, 45, have both waived spousal support. Okay. The former couple divorce settlement comes nearly 2 years after Kim filed for divorce in February 2021, after 6 years of marriage. The proposed settlement between the pair still needs to be signed off by a judge, but once that happens, the divorce is officially finalized. There we go. Oh, yes, it is. It's that bad, DOD. Now, for those that's listening, and DOD, if you could share this or positively share this to your community tab, I would appreciate it. I would love it. Thank you. Let's look and do some math, shall we? And we need to do some math on this one. Where is my calculator? So we don't want to speculate the numbers. All right, I found my calculator. Let me share so we could do the numbers here. Sharing is caring. Let's see how the math goes. Let me move this bad boy here. All right. There we go. Let's hide this. $200K a month in child support. And mind you, the article says he is supposed to cover the medical, the tuition, and all other small expense. Thank you. Thank you, DOD. All right. 200. And let me see if I did this right. Times 12 months. You're looking at roughly $2,400,000 a year in child support. $240 million a year in child support. Now, let's see if I could add up to 8. Actually, we got to go around 20 years because let's be fair, honest. Let's be honest here. Most people in certain states, you're responsible for paying child support up to 18 years of age. But it said this might also, and I mean this might also, I could be wrong, but don't quote me, also might cover, have to extend up to when the child is in college. So let's do the math. Times 18. That looks pretty much accurate. Within 0 to 18 years of age, he's going to be paying a total. And my fault. I should add maybe 20. So we add like another 2. You're looking at roughly almost 240. If they go for college up to 21 years of age, you're looking at maybe 48 million total. For 0 to 18 is roughly 43,200,000 total. From 0 to 18. That's the total for 18 years. But if we go extend it through the college years up to 21, you're looking at another couple more million. So you look at roughly almost 50 million. That's gonna come out of his pocket. Oh, not to mention the thing that's popping and swirl right now, that Kanye owes 50 million in taxes. Now, what's all this mean? What all this mean? I'll tell you what it means. And I'm gonna let this stay up here for those wondering why the calculator's up there. This calculator is supposed to show. Hold on. This calculator is supposed to show what he will be paying for the next 0 to 18, roughly. Oh, really? Is that what she gonna, that Kanye's gonna buy her a small island every year? Well, let's hope not. Please share the video too and like the stream. Oh, if you want to donate, please donate. You see in the chat room. Actually, I forgot. There we go. I'm gonna start reading out comments. This man's gonna be, he owes IRS $50 million from what the word on the street is right now. Now, if I type that up and look that up, just for verification, because this I got from somewhere else. Now I'm not sure why Kanye owes 50 million in taxes. Does he owe the IRS? Oh, no. This is worse. Oh, I gotta share this. Oh, I definitely gotta share this, guys. All right, guys. Yeah, this is not looking good for Kanye, man. For real, man. Stop sharing this. This is not looking good. Next screen share. And it's sad. This is not something that we can make fun of. What y'all see here? What the hell is this? Here it is. All right. And this is from some website. Kanye West. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all can't see that. Let me do this. There we go. And this is from the business. Kanye West says the IRS froze his account because he owes 50 million in taxes. Okay. Kanye West says the Internal Revenue Service has put a hold on 4 of his bank accounts because the rapper owes the federal government 50 million in taxes. West, who has changed his legal name to Yeezy, made the revelation during the interview with the right-leaning podcast Tim Pool on Monday. Yeezy bolted the interview and Pool Timecast IRL podcast after the host pushed back on the rapper's latest anti-Semitic comments about alleged Jewish control of the media. Well, we can't say what is really controlled unless you do research, and not saying he's wrong, but no one doesn't really care. Because a lot of people nowadays don't really do the research, say who runs media, who are their names, who are the backers, etc. And let's be honest, there's some things you can't say, especially if you're a man that's a multi-millionaire and a billionaire. But anyway, let's keep going. The rapper appears on a podcast alongside white nationalist Nicholas fetus and controversial media. Person Milo Yiannopoulos, who is now working for Yeezy's presidential campaign. Fidesz and Yeezy dined last week with Donald Trump at the former President Mar-a-Lago residence in Palm Beach. We go down. Before the contentious portion of the interview, Yeezy opens up about his finance. The gold digger Cooner, who appeared on the podcast to promote his 2024 president campaign, told Poole that his finance people told him he will have to pay a lot of taxes. Now, is it ironic? It does Kanye got a non-black man that's a CPA that's running and controlling his money? Can anybody do some research on this? Because for you to owe taxes, sir, someone is not informing you of where your money's going. Ironically, but I could be wrong. But let's keep going. Let's see. I'm talking about literally finding out that they were trying to put me in a prison this morning. He said, but I found out, okay, so they put a 75 million hold on 4 of my accounts. Remember, when you're a multimillionaire or roughly a billionaire, you have not one account, you have multiple accounts. And then they said, you owe a lot of taxes. Took me like 6 hours to find out how much a lot was, Yeezy said. Well, it was around 50 million. See that? 50 million. Now, mind you, remember we did a calculator of how much he's going to be paying in child support for the next 0 to 18 allegedly years? Roughly almost close to 50 million. He owes the IRS 50 million. Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? Anyway, the Post has sought comments from the IRS. During the interview, Yeezy acknowledged that he was obviously not the most financially literate person on the planet. Well, no stop, sir. You do music. You make beats. All that extra stuff, that's not your concern or your forte. You let other people run and control your stuff, which you should always be cautious, mind you. He said he's asking different CFOs who were tied to his business whether he is evading taxes. So now I get to actually learn how to run a company. I get to learn how to, to count really, Yeezy said. It's like I didn't even know where to put the money. Okay. Yeezy was generating considerable amounts of negative publicity in the past 2 months that has cost him lucrative partnership with top brands including Adidas and Gap, which are clothing companies, mind you. Adidas and German-based sports appeal maker announced last week it was launching an internal investigation over claims that Yeezy, who partnered with the company and selling his Yeezy's brands of clothing and shoes, shown, oh really? What they call pornographic material to staffers. Interesting. Adidas cut ties with Yeezy last month after the rapper unleashed a bizarre anti-Semitic triad on social media. Gap, another corporate partner that sold Yeezy apparel lines, also dropped him in the wakes of his incendiary remarks. Yeezy and Adidas partnered up to sell his Yeezy shoe line back in 2013. This is 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Wow. Let me do this. Let's continue. The company faced criticism for not divorcing the former billionaire sooner, which many chalk up to the fact that Yeezy brand shoes ranked in almost $2 billion in sales last year for Adidas, according to Morgan Stanley. Yeezy's terminating partnership have reportedly cut his net worth from estimated $2 billion to a comparative partly $400 million, according to the Forbes. Okay, that's the end of this article. Let's stop sharing. And I'm just going to look at his net worth. And the reason why he's not a billionaire because they're the ones that paid him. And usually, as I'm looking at his estimated actual worth before the cut, when he was still in ties with Adidas and Gap, known as apparel, was $1.5 billion value by multiple partners' annual earnings, according to the Forbes. And real estate holding liquid cash of his 5% stake in Schemies, Yeezys. I don't think nobody's going to buy Yeezys after this. Now that all this has unveiled, unfortunately. Yeah, they're not going to do it. Oh well. Shit. That's much was laid out. Let me do this. Let me put a call line for those that want to give it to you. Now, oh wait, let me read some comments. Can I see some comments here? All right. I'm gonna start from bottom up. Kayne West fired his CPA. The CPA is now suing him for $4 million. And personally, DOD, if you have time, DOD, please come up. I want somebody to have this. We want to have this discussion. Let me see what's going on here. One thing is evident, that to be a multi-millionaire and be a billionaire is a different plateau and feat to reach. A very much not easy reach. That's why you look at most of the billionaires now that's being created in this country, you don't see a lot of them. You don't see a lot of them at all. I'm just checking something. Wow. But personally, of even the brands or what his name even entails put out there, that it'll probably gonna be a point when they're gonna probably start making money off his actual name. Him changing his name to Yeezy is not really better than him. He's gonna put more money in his pocket, because I'm not sure how much control Adidas or Gap got real hold of his brand. But I would say that anything he does at this point will neutralize any agreements, and they're gonna probably keep most of all the money, since he now has been terminated from these two corporations. Let's read this comment. I can't wait to hear the sheepish explain how this is winning. You know, I don't know if this is really winning. Oh, naps. My opinion is this, that Kanye has not really, in my opinion, mature enough to really doesn't know where he stands, what environment he's in. America's still a racist country. There are much more heavy people that runs higher positions, not only in government office, but etc. And for him to make the so-called move that he did for the last almost 2 months was really, be honest, economic suicide for any man, especially if you are a black man in this country. You don't have no friends. And for you, how you move in this country, you have to be very cautious. You got to move with a strategy, with a plan. You can't move loosely up here. I think what Kanye doesn't understand, that And we can always say that this man's not in the right state of mind. I would say I'll be indifferent. He is in his right state of mind. He's at this point that he goes by the terms of God and etc. That the Almighty, the Lord and Savior, his Jesus Christ, will get him out of this, will give him salvation to the decisions he's making with his mouth. And forgot that these other groups of people don't worship the same God that he worships or what he's trying to worship. And I don't want to get biblical, but I got to keep it real with y'all since I'm having this conversation. These people don't believe in that per se. That's for the conquered. That's for the slave. And Kanye is still a slave. So when he talks this bullshit about slavery was a choice, well, brother, you have chose slavery. And now that because you now are saying things to, I guess, become free, freedom doesn't seem that sweet on the other side now, does it? No, and these same people pay your bills. Oh, and links in the chat room if y'all want to come up and have this conversation. Give your thoughts and opinions, please. Freedom is not freedom. There's always a cost for every little thing. Personally, I don't like it that he's losing this a lot of money so fast. And it lets you know the illusion of inclusion that are you really, really good as a black man in America? Besides outside America is questioned, but really, are you really that good? Because you so-called made it, you made your money. Are you really safe in America? I mean, Kanye is one example of what not to, but that's just one of many examples. But it shows that a lot of black men are not really involved at all, and they're not doing what's necessary to help and push other black men. And it's point working with other black men to really come out of their problems systematically and abroad. Outside America, if you're not still working with other black men in regards to your actual endeavors to make it a better place for so other young boys that will become men, make it much easier, we're not doing that enough as black men, in my opinion. And to see one of our own that personally, I'm not sure if he really give back to the community. I doubt it, but let's say if he does, is not well known enough, even to the point where he's giving back, but not also departing himself through the hold that these people have on him. That's how I look at it. So let me see if the lines are open. I'll make some calls here. And after the I'm seeing who's on the line. After this, I probably will shut it down because it look like everybody's sitting back and listening to clouds. They have anything to say on this. I don't know if y'all guys were really surprised or shocked about this. I'm not personally. What's good, man? I'm live now on YouTube, bro. Hey,
okay, what you talking about?
I am talking about Kanye West is broke. Did you know that his settlement through the divorce, and now not only he has to pay Kim Kardashian and child support, but has to be responsible for all the other endeavors like Medicaid, tuition and stuff. And people forgot to say that he's the one that made most money. You get me?
Yeah, and I heard he has like the IRS is after.
No, I talked about. I talked about it already. I talked about it. They froze his account.
See why he's sitting up here for everybody. Yeah, go Kanye. He ain't even handling this business, man. That dude is deranged, man.
Yeah.
He ain't even handling his business. How you make all that money and ain't paying taxes? So like everybody cheering him on, he's headed to financial ruin, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's headed to financial ruin.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta have some real long, hard conversations about us with our mentality, man.
Of course.
And how we and like this is our mentality as black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're not really realistic people.
Yeah.
And we will at every turn forego logic for spirituality and heebie-jeebie shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My thing is, I don't want to hear that heebie-jeebie shit unless that heebie-jeebie shit saying I'm gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't
agree.
want to hear it other than that, man.
Yeah.
So now what you're going to witness is the slow decline and descent into economic and financial ruin of Yeasty because he couldn't keep his mouth closed.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible talks about the destruction that a broad mouth causes, talking too much. And
Yeah.
you're sitting there egging them on with their broke asses, and then him and Kyrie. If I was to lie, I share it again. Stop lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? But we love to watch the train wreck. Listen, bro, I've talked about before the purpose of celebrity. And generally speaking, people love tragedy. They love to watch a train wreck. They love to watch something be destroyed that they don't have to destroy because it'll destroy itself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the purpose of celebrity. We're able to build people up and watch them fall. And it'll happen live and it'll happen in front of us and we get to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's all celebrity is about. When you're looking at this celebrity shit and how the entire culture and conversation of the black community shifted on Kanye and Kyrie, these two high-profile individuals, it's nothing but idol worship. We love idols.
Yes.
From the same people who profess to keep Torah and to keep the Hebrew Israelite faith and all this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But the only reason why they cared about what he was saying because who he is. They wouldn't care if they wouldn't care if you or I said it.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
We'll be hard pressed to get 20 people on the live stream. But now all of a sudden, because he said it's some groundbreaking, earth-shattering shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's some sea change. They're like, come on, they idol worshippers, man.
Mm-hmm.
So the course is set for him.
Mm-hmm.
The course is set for him. In no way, shape, form, or fashion did he utilize any of the 48 laws of power. Then they trying to make like it's some grand chess move. Because what it really is we don't want to be honest. We don't want to have a come to Jesus meeting that's not only a black community from a macroscopic perspective, but on a microscopic level as a group of fucking men. Because while we're watching all of this play out with Kanye and Kyrie, and these men have to leverage their careers and their futures, black men are in no position to help these other black men.
Yeah, you're right.
But we can't even have an honest conversation and talk about the very real powerlessness of black men and what we need to do to remedy or rectify that.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I say what I say. We deserve what we get. We deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not willing to do the work. And this is why I had a position I have, because I know that we don't have the testicular fortitude to actually recognize the horrifying precision of the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That we're not in control.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the baseline, fundamental reason for all of our issues. We don't have any control.
Mm-hmm.
But these niggas are fine with it. Why they sit here and make these demands about what they think they deserve from these women? As if you don't deserve exactly what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And think that this man in the sky gonna come save your black ass. Because what it is we love the idea of somebody doing something for us. We don't have to do nothing. We love that.
Yeah.
See, if you can make that's the allure of religion. That's the allure of like mysticism and spirituality and that type of stuff. Because what it does is it's the only business where you can get people to put money in your hand over fist, and you offer them absolutely nothing tangible back. But if you can make them believe or feel like they're getting something for nothing, so they don't have to put in the work. You just have to believe. This heebie-jeebie mystical bullshit that niggas be into. But see, I realized a long time ago I can't operate the world that way. Show me anything in the world that operates that way. You know, like I remember my pops used to say, "The early bird gets the worm." So that means even these birds got to get up early and do what they got to do, or else they won't eat.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we want to think we can get something for nothing. And then wonder why we stay losing. They getting what he deserve. The only reason I talk about it because it's easy. But you know, like, it's offensive. You know, like how many times I've been laughed at breaking down shit like what he talking about over the years. I was studying that stuff in 2000 when he was sitting there running around with Amber Rose and Hollywood having threesomes and that's why getting turned out. I was getting my knowledge game up. So who the fuck is he? But see, they're idol worshippers.
Yeah.
They love idols. Ain't nothing changed with them. They love idols. It's like you have all of them vying to be the next, who's the next top social media idol. But they ain't offering no real knowledge and information. You know what I'm saying? They blind, man. Blind leaders of the blind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And the constant need of some emotional gratification. You know what Kanye doing his career suicide. And I'm supposed to be mad at the Jewish community. They doing what they supposed to. See, they utilizing the 48 laws of power.
Oh yeah.
And they sitting there talking about some mystical man in the sky can work it out for them. They're not leaving nothing a fucking chance. But they the enemy in their room. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, to be honest with you, this is how, like, disconnected I am from all of that. I didn't even know Kanye had shoes, bro.
I didn't know he had shoes either. I didn't even know what until all this kind of event. I heard about something about Yeezys, but I never really looked into it, bro, until his divorce and now this. That's the only time I started to know that he had a clothing and shoe line.
Right. I was never like into that. Yeah. Like I'm not materialistic.
Yeah, neither am I.
I don't define my worth or my value based off the material possessions I have, man. But these niggas, when they done like that, I remember coming up in school and getting made fun of because I didn't have on Jordans, or I didn't have on Nikes. And now that same generation have the, that's why you think I have the attitude I have, because that same generation have the fucking nerve to be on social media all day pretending to be some enlightened individuals and ghouls. They full of shit. They still have respect to that shit because they're idolaters, they're idol worshippers. The idol worshippers, man.
Yeah.
You heard what Kanye and Kyrie? Every time it's somebody fucking celebrity, here they go. But you know how many just downtrodden people in their community, a person that just might just be out kicking knowledge and dropping some real information or saying some profound shit that they'll never even listen to?
I know.
They'll never even give it any attention. You go live. The niggas don't come listen.
No,
they're looking at what you're saying as lame.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can say it, but then if it's one of these black celebrities, rappers or whatever, they'll come right there and listen, ooh, you see it, and then want to bring it back to you like it's something profound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It makes it's frustrating, bro. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
If you or I was saying that, they wouldn't want to hear it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's their fucking favorite rapper or their favorite designer. Now all of a sudden it's with some fucking dude who's paid to play basketball. Now with some groundbreaking, earth-shattering shit. That's about to change everything for black people and start this apocalypse. Man, fuck out of here. Everybody these same people that they've been in Hollywood getting turned out, sitting at the table with these people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. While at the same time, Kanye sits there and aligns himself with these white supremacists and white nationalists who ain't got nothing but smoke for black people. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like it's, and that's why I always try to let smaller content creators know, like you, George Macon, and others, that never get discouraged. Because the problem ain't with you. The problem ain't with the content you're putting out. The problem ain't with the message. The problem is the people.
Exactly.
The people have thrown off restraint. The people have thrown off wisdom and true knowledge.
Yeah.
They've throwing all of that stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting here talking about some mark of the beast and the image of the beast. You worshiping the image of the beast because you worship these celebrities. Who you think gave them to you?
Exactly. Who put in front of you?
Yeah, who you think put them in front of you? You know what I'm saying? And you know, today, you know Anton Daniels, right?
Yeah.
Now you know he was on Dr. Phil.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He was on Dr. Phil, and he was on there talking that bullshit. And it's like every time you look up, it's a new one of these clowns popping up. It's a new one of these. Everybody's trying to get that next success story of faking it till you make it, then you get on there. You know what I'm saying? But he's on there saying ridiculous bullshit, talking about poor people. He's throwing shots at black women, throwing shots at the children of black women, which really, at the end of the day, imperils all of us. That's why, I'm like, man, these clowns keep popping up.
Maybe some content need to be done on that. Since now,
yeah, it does. And he's sitting on there looking ridiculous with the fucking glasses on. You know what I'm saying? I talked about it earlier because I did a little stream earlier, just because I had it back and forth with Dr. Tommy Curry on Facebook earlier today.
Okay.
And he gonna sit there talking about I'm trolling. How am I trolling? Because what I'm saying you ain't never think about.
Okay.
How is that trolling? This thing now, man, in social media where nobody can stand to be examined and to have what they're saying be worked over. Everybody has to be that nice. Nobody wants to have to stand up to scrutiny. I don't care about that academy shit. What I'm asking you is to explain this, and this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because you don't want to answer or because you can't answer, it don't mean it's trolling.
Yeah.
That's what they do in the age social media. When somebody is offering regardless of what they're saying, they're going to say you're trolling. Because they don't really want to have to answer it because you never thought about what I'm saying. So you never looked at it from that vantage point. You only looked at it from the vantage point that you're looking at it from. Because you have an agenda. You're the black male study scholar, not me. So you haven't looked at it from all the possible avenues. Yeah. And when I was telling them, because I've heard people say that, and the black men are the most egalitarian out of all groups of men. No, black men are not the most egalitarian out of all groups of men. Black men so happen to be the counterpart to the group of women who are more egalitarian than other groups of women. Because it's these black women enforcing egalitarianism because they're not doing patriarchy from you. So how you gonna try and take credit for that? At the very least, you have to give half the credit to black women. Because these black women ain't accepting patriarchy. That's why you think they on there complaining all day. What you think they complaining about? They complaining because these black women, these black women ain't with that. They're like, I'm going to get my education. I ain't depending on no man. I don't need no nigga. And you ain't finna be beating on me and doing all this other shit like other groups. And that's what these women saying. And the reason why I talked about it, the reason why is because black women have a unique experience because they already know what it is to be oppressed because of race. Okay. And so now that we've been liberated from under that yoke of racial oppression, these dudes want these black men would love it. Black women fall back into that into a gender type of oppression that, of course, men wouldn't consider oppression, but of course you wouldn't because you're the one in the preeminent position.
Amiri, I have somebody in the panel. Let me see who this is.
Okay.
All right. Lena, you there? Hello, Lena.
Yes.
Oh, what's good? How you doing?
Yeah, let me mute my line, Chaos, because I'm working on one.
All right, go ahead, mute your line. Go ahead. Yes, Lena. So what's up? I know you've been listening. Wait, your audio sounds choppy. Speak again. Let me see if it fixes.
I'm sorry. Hi, Brother Chaos. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, now you sound wonderful. You sound clear, sweetie. All right. So from what has been read and what has been laid out, your thoughts and opinion of all this. Do you think, not believe, but do you think that Mr. West is on the verge of brokenness, to be broke not only spiritually but financially, or any other things that's on your mind? Go ahead.
Yes, I think he's broken, not even on the verge. I believe that he's broken because not only his finances aren't no longer to where they were prior, but I feel like everything's going to go wrong, so he addressed his mental wellness. And that's how I feel about that. Yeah, his life won't be well until he's well.
Hmm. Hmm. But you know, in regards to his wellness, I mean, personally, how I look at it is there's not one person that could vouch for Kanye or be that big brother or some that mentor, someone that's close to him to keep him in line when you know he's about to go in that other direction. In my opinion.
Well, I agree. I mean, I think he is available, but will he listen? That's the problem. I mean, he's too arrogant and he believes he knows everything. And he has to understand and humble himself and seek the help that he really needs. If people offer you help and you don't listen, what good is it if you're not gonna accept it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, he needs to accept some right now because how I look at it, he's gonna be. If you notice the number I calculate, 200K in child support a month, that come across 2.4 million a year, right? For 18 years and probably more further from 18 years, that he's gonna be paying a total from 0 to 18, 43 something $million, right? Now he owes the IRS and they froze his account, which he has 50 million owes, right? Not to mention that, and I thought this was like a joke or somebody was like creating some little scammer thing, that he does have some flow around GoFundMe to asking the people, American people especially, to donate to make him a billionaire again. And I'm saying, bro, you gotta have to admit that not only you fucked up, but you lost. You chuck your loss, get yourself together, and try to get back on the field and try to make yourself more productive than ever. But from what I'm noticing lately, is like he's taking too many hits right now. And it's hard for me. And mind you, if he does recover from this, he'll be make himself in history. He'll be the first man in history to recover from all this and still able to come out of this on top. If he does survive this, which as I'm seeing now, I don't see it possible. Wrong. What's your thoughts?
It is kind of bleak. It's bleak, but I believe, he might be able to get out of it, possibly. I'm not into economics, and believe, but I know I've seen other people who went bankrupt many times and still bounced back. Look at Trump. Who else has went bankrupt?
I can't use him as an example because he is a European man, so obviously he was in a country that's mostly predominantly them by the tone of almost roughly 90%. That it's expected that he should be able to bounce back personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not use any non-black person as an example, in my opinion, because it just defeats purpose. I'm really focused mostly if I say a black person, man, especially has their bounce recover from something like this.
I know whatchamacallit is going. He went bankrupt, and I think he's bouncing back 50 Cent. Trying to think who else went bankrupt. It's kind of bleak, yeah, for black people. Huh? I can't think of too many black people that went bankrupt and bounced back. One person I have to think of now is like 50 Cent. I can't think of any others offhand. But I'm praying that he bounced back. But what makes me sad, though, I don't think he's like broke. His broke is different from our broke. We go broke. I mean, we're like middle class, maybe upper middle class.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, he might still be rich.
I do one better. We are paychecks away from homelessness. That's how bad we are.
Yeah, I hate to admit it. I mean, I admit it myself. Even middle class, upper middle class, all it takes is a good illness or something. Like, I mean, like if I'm not in my 50s, but like if you're in your 50s, 60s, a heart attack or Lord forbid, because we're in Black America. Black America, a straight bullet, that take you, might take you out the workforce for a while. So depending on what goes on, you are only like a moment away from being broke yourself.
Yes. This is real truth, it's honest truth that we're not really comfortable having, but we should have this conversation nonetheless, because having these conversations alone, it has put us back, sent us back to reality that we are not secure, we're not safe in any environment. Any given notice, things could happen, and we could be back to the dust or even destitute if not careful. So, yeah, I agree with you.
I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually at work and listening, but it's like downtown for me now. I was wondering, is Brother Miri still here? I heard his voice. Like I was listening to some of it. I had I'm only mentioning it.
Yeah, he's here. Go ahead. He's here.
Hey, I had tagged you on Facebook with an article, and I just bring it up because it ties in, and it was kind of sad. I don't know. Have you seen my post to you? But it was sad. It was about a guy. Huh?
Yeah, I said I just saw it. That was I haven't had a chance to read the article, but I saw what it's talking about. That's sad, man. That's sad.
That made me want to cry. Well, a man was saving money in Nigeria. He saved some millions, like how much their money equates, and he was saving it. He took this over piggy bank to the bank, and
wait. You got to repeat that.
He was saving it for
Lena, the audio's cracking up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I work in the basement. Can you hear me?
I hear you a little
better.
Can you hear
me?
On. Yes, go ahead.
Well, the man had he was able to study for years, probably decades, and when he took the money and took it out the piggy bank, the money deteriorated. The article was talking about how to save money, and you shouldn't just save your money at home, and you should put in assets. And sometimes real wealth isn't by holding on to money, but having assets.
Stop. You tell me his paper money deteriorate? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the money
it deteriorated.
It deteriorated. And see, that's the importance of hard assets.
Wow. I mean, okay.
That's the importance of hard assets, man. It's that old story about how people saving their money under the mattress, then the house catch on fire and the money in the mattress burn up. Like that's
yeah.
You wanna shelter your money in hard assets, man. You know what I'm saying?
But Mary, people gotta learn what is a hard asset. See, let's be honest. Because the financial literacy in our community is not there, and we still are, unfortunately, still slave to banking systems here. A lot of people have a bank account, they still use bank systems. We give everything from our dollar bills to these institutions that take the same money, leverage it, and give it to others. So, like I said, to obtain assets, and I did a series on this. I'm probably gonna put it on another channel, dealing with what is real assets, not just housing and stuff, but like materials like gold and stuff. I might have to recap that and put it on another channel, because I did it a few years back, but I might have to bring that back personally so people could get a real clear understanding what is money, especially in regards to the actual this asset, why is value, why it's so intrinsic. So stay tuned. I'll probably put that maybe and move forward. But on that, anything else you have to say, Lena?
No, you can continue. I've just, I'm sorry. No, I have no more to further say. Just go ahead and continue. You're doing really well on your content. I love the diversity and the range that you provide in your content.
Okay. Well, get comfortable, uncomfortable. Things might come down the pipe as, we wind down. But thank you, Lena. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay. I guess someone else has anything to say. Oh, DOD said what's up in the chat room. Well, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to say on this. Like I said, he's on the trajectory to becoming broke at a very quick rate. And you know, I don't like to make fun of this or make a joke, but we have to really examine this as a whole. That these are things that you could do and put yourself in position, brothers, if you're really not careful. Especially, you know, that you don't really have friends like that. If you're getting money from other groups of people that run systems, you better be very cautious. He who pays rules.
Yeah, now, real quick, KIC, and this is the thing. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying, because what happens is the moment one of us gets something, we think we're special.
Yep.
We think we're special, but see, you're not going to win. You're not going to win when you're an individual, as an individual brother or an individual black man, going against an entire other demographic and group of men who are operating as a group. So Kanye was just a nigga with billionaire status with money. But the people who really have it, who really have old money and new money, they can shut your shit down whenever they feel like it.
Yep. Of course.
Whenever they feel like it, they can shut your shit down. Like a lot of these hip hop moguls, everybody talking about, we gotta realize that that's a status that come from them. They don't really have it like that. This is how, like, we saw how quick Kanye lost that billionaire designation.
Mm-hmm.
What makes us think Kanye West is any different from Jay-Z, or any different from P. Diddy, or any different from Dr. Dre, any different from any of these other moguls, any different from Michael Jordan?
No different.
They print the fucking money.
Okay, of course. Yeah.
They make the stocks go up and go down and say what financial policy gonna rule the fucking day. But the moment one of us gets something, we start thinking we're better. Let's not forget what Kanye said. If you don't make more money than me, you can't tell me anything. That's what he said. If you don't make more money than me, you can't tell me anything. So what's good now with all that rhetoric with all that elitist rhetoric you was talking, bro? And this is what I'm talking about. The moment one of us gets something, we start thinking we're better.
Yeah.
We just got to. I've never said I was better than anybody. I've never said I was better than black men. I get on these niggas' ass because they talk shit, and they'll try to make it seem like family men who do what I'm doing are somehow losing weak or henpecked. So that's why I get on their ass. But I ain't never acting like I'm better than anybody because I'm doing better than a few of us. I might be doing better, or we might be doing better here and there, but we know collectively we're not doing well. That's why what Yvette Carnell and Tone Talks, what they were dropping and what they were bringing was so profound. It was so profound and important and important. And what the niggas do, it goes right back to the idolatry, bro. They turned their back on Yvette Carnell and Tone Talks for this grifter who came and hijacked the movement, and he's just using that to make money.
Yeah.
See, this is all smoke and mirrors. It's all Wizard of Oz shit. These people portray themselves to be uber successful. But if you start peeling back the layers, you see that many of these people are in a higher status than us, but they're not in a better situation than us because they're living from grift to grift. They're living from whatever new scheme that they're coming up with. There's nothing that's going on right now in the reparations movement that's going to be successful in getting us reparations. Yeah. It's merely a career move for these individuals. That's all it is. So they can gain prominence, attention, raise their social capital, and use that social capital to get a deal for themselves. And like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And one of us, the way we start doing it, we think we're better. Like, you know why I bought that? I didn't buy that big house because I wanted it, or so I could flex on people. I bought the big house with the basement so that if the person needed somewhere to stay, I had space. But we don't think like that.
You're not selfish. You get me?
Yeah.
I wish we more act like that, you know, as men, especially.
Yeah, we don't think like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's sitting there acting like what he's doing is some grand gesture. He's about to lose everything, running his fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Nori should have known not to even have Kanye on. You already know this dude is a loose cannon. But all you thinking that he's trying to get it back, all you thinking about is that it's gonna get him.
Yeah. It's always about
getting. He the one gave Kanye the platform to sabotage himself. Just like that, overnight shit is over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't learn, man.
Shit.
We don't learn, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'm saying it, like you can have a celebrity, even these new celebrities, social media personality, they could start a YouTube channel, podcast, and overnight have 100,000 subscribers.
Overnight, ain't that something?
But wait a minute, why you coming in the little leagues to get money when I thought you was big willing and getting money with what you was doing, what you known as a celebrity for?
Shit.
Why you coming down here taking? This is what I want to know. Why all these celebrities coming in the regular Joe Smo Avenue category to get money? I thought y'all had all this money. Because this shit is fake. It's this decadent veil shit.
You want
trying to figure out ways to get money.
It's much deeper than that. These people that are celebrities that's now harboring through social media and YouTube now, bro, it's deeper than what it seems. The real intention is to divert the conversation and point it back in the same people that had the eyeballs, the attention of people, which is these celebrities. Right. See, anybody that's smaller, that's bringing real sense, you're lucky to crack and get a following. But them, they already got the leverage because the people that appoint them as the people that you should pay attention to, they're going to get all leverage. So they actually control the narrative and control the talking points again overnight. And I'm telling you this, listen to me good. Be very wary when you hear any celebrity dealing with any talking points from any content creator that's smaller. Be very cautious. That's why when I put content, the way I put content, let me find a person who will sit there and take anything that I do, even the title and stuff, and use it as their own and tell me they get more of a buzz. I'll tell you where they get it from. And this applies to all kinds of creators, you know. But, you know, that's as far as I'm going to take it. That's all I'm going to say. Anything else, Amiri?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you, man. Right. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. There you have it, guys. I hope you guys got some out of this. This was I didn't want to be this long, but you know, when we're in the spirit of doing content, time just flies by and you have to get out the necessary information. My prediction is Yeezy possible something's gonna happen to him. Not sure what it's gonna be. But how the groundwork is set and the stage is set for him. And if he happens to move forward, he actually created the climate for it, unfortunately. As much as talking about the brother, and I respect some black men, a good portion of some black men in many avenues. But personally, how I look at it, he messed up bad. And personally, you know, this is my thing. When I find that black men get divorced by non-black mates and they had to pay up, you don't hear him talk much or anything about these non-black women, aka, you know, Caucasian women, Asian women, Latino women, or etc. That once they divorce black men and get more out of this relationship, even as far as the divorce, even paying for maybe alimony or child support or whatever. I don't hear much dudes complain about this. I could be wrong. But like I said, I'd like to hear from you. Hear your comments and thoughts about this stream. Do you think that Kayne West is broke or he's about to be broke? Please, I'll be looking forward to reading the comments on this stream. Also, please follow me on Twitter at ChaosReign7. Also, add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Gray on Facebook. What else? Also join the Discord service of the Chaos Reign channel as well. And trust me, you're gonna like, well, just join Discord, you know, try and grow it up as always. And that is pretty much it. Hold on. I know some people still. Oh, and please give a like on your way out and during the replay of this video. I would like this in the algorithm. It would surely be appreciated. Let's try to get this thing grown, people, to get this thing popping. And that is all, folks. Thank you for listening to today's stream. Until next time, the Chaos Reign.